Hello and welcome to this gentle yoga session. If you have a pillow or a cushion, that will be helpful, but not a problem if you don't. It's not necessary. So we're going to begin sitting back on our heels, and we're going to place our hands on our knees, and one by one we're going to lift the knees up, stretching the top of the ankles. Really nice. You can do this as fast or as slow as you like. It's really up to you to find what feels good today. And come to stillness, walk the hands forward, stretch the right leg out to the side, foot on the floor, and come up onto your knee. Well done. We're going to begin inhaling and circling the hands upwards. And exhale, bringing the hands down towards the floor in this fluid circular motion. Beginning to marry the movement with your breathing. Good. So as you inhale, you're circling the hands wide and up to the sky. And exhale, pulling the hands down towards the floor. Really nice. Again, taking this as slowly as you can. Really nice. And next time the hands come down towards the floor, bring them to the floor and walk them forwards. And we're going to begin pushing the hips forwards and backwards. So as they come forwards, we take an inhale. And as they move backwards, you exhale. Really, really nice. Inviting any muscles you notice holding onto any tension to relax. Next time you come backwards, we're going to rest in this position, bringing the head towards the floor and bringing the hands out wide. So one hand is towards your foot that's outstretched and the other one is out towards the other side. Head on the floor. Really good. And then begin to bring the hands back in front, coming back up onto that knee. Good, and we're going to move on to the other side now. So bringing the left leg out towards the side. And again, beginning to take that big circular motion with the hands. As you inhale, bringing the arms wide and overhead. Exhale, pull them down towards the floor. Really, really nice. Marrying the movement with your breath. Signaling to yourself that you're nice and safe. And again, making that movement as slow as feels comfortable. Knowing you can't do it wrong. Really, really good. Well done. Last time now, and when the hands come towards the floor, bring them all the way down to the floor and walk them forwards. And we're going to begin bringing the hips forwards and backwards. So as our hips come forward and our chest rises, we inhale. And as the hips come backwards, we exhale. And again, just moving to your own rhythm, no right or wrong. Good. Well done. Last time here. And this time as the hips come backwards, we come to stillness. And if you did so on the other side, bringing the hands wide this time like a pancake. Bring the forehead down towards the floor if that feels comfortable. Take some nice deep breaths here. Well done. The forehead's heavy, the hands are heavy. Good. Begin to walk those hands back to the front, push into them, coming back up onto that knee. Really, really nice. Well done. We're going to come back to sit on our heels again, but this time with our toes tucked underneath. So pulling out those little toes and very gently begin swaying side to side in whichever way feels good to you. Bringing some movement to your back and your spine. Really well done. And come forward into all fours and come back to sit on your bum. Well done. You're going to hold on to the feet, the soles of the feet touching as close to the body as feels good. And begin to flutter those knees up and down. Well done. Closing the eyes if that feels comfortable, or keeping them open. The back's nice and straight here. We're then going to come to stillness and bring those feet further forward, as far as feels comfortable. And then begin to melt the body forwards. Really nice. Coming into our butterfly position, letting the back round as much as it needs to. Just notice your breathing. No need to control it. And letting the legs relax and the arms relax. Well done. Very gently push into the hands. Come to an upright position and use the hands to pull the knees in towards each other. Good. We're then going to come forwards into our squat position. So maybe your heels are lifted off the floor. Maybe they're on the floor. Maybe you're sat on your bum, just finding a position that feels sustainable and comfortable and opening in the hips. Maybe the palms come to touch. Maybe the elbows are pushing out the knees. Really well done. This is a really strong position. Maybe finding some stillness. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Bring the hands forward. We're going to straighten the legs and come up into a halfward position, body parallel to the floor. Good. The legs are nice and wide as feels comfortable. Inhale, and then as you exhale, forward fold. Maybe bring the hands behind you, clasping them together. Good. Feeling that nice deep stretch in the back of the legs and the hamstrings. And letting the upper body relax as much as possible. You can maybe release the hands and clasp them around the back of the head, around the neck, adding some extra weight. Well done. Bring the hands to the floor. Really, really well done. We'll keep them on the back of the head. Really good. We're going to bring our hands to the floor now and begin to swivel over our right knee. So hands at either side of the knee. We bring the left knee down to the floor in our low lunge. Place both hands on that front knee. Gently push into them. Feel that stretch in the left front of the thigh. And if it feels good, you can bring the hands behind the back, clasp the hands together, bringing a gentle stretch into the chest. Really well done. Bring the hands back to either side of that front foot, and we'll come onto the other side. So in a semicircle, walk the hands round to the left leg this time, placing both the hands on the knee, and again, looking to see where you feel that stretch. bring the hands behind you if it feels good. Stretch into the chest. The hands clasp together. Really, really well done. Bring the hands back down to the floor and circle them round towards the front. The knees are already wide here, so bring the toes to touch. Inhale. As you exhale, walk the hands all the way forward. Child's pose. I'm just moving so you can see it from a different angle. But the body is nice and heavy here. Notice all the different body parts touching the floor. Pull the teeth together so they're not clenching. And release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Good. Begin to push into the hands and come back upright. Forwards into your all fours position. We're then going to bring the right leg forwards, so the shins roughly parallel to the floor in our pigeon pose. And begin to walk the body forwards, so the left leg is long against the mat. Remember, there's no right way for any of your body parts to be, as long as they feel comfortable. Notice any sensations this pose brings about. Good. And as you inhale, begin to push into the hands, coming back to an upright position. Bring that right leg backwards, and this time bringing the left leg forwards. So we're doing the same on the opposite side now. Inhale, and as you exhale, walk the hands forwards, coming down into pigeon pose. Again, just notice if you feel this pose anywhere in your body. Really well done. Making any adjustments you need to feel good. Maybe just becoming aware of your breath again. Really well done. Begin pushing into those hands, coming upright, swinging that back leg forwards, and coming into a comfortable seated position, maybe cross legs. Just begin to circle the head. Well done. Drawing big circles with the nose. And coming in the opposite direction if you haven't already. Really, really well done. And come to stillness. We're going to come forward onto all fours again. And take some very gentle cat-cows. So as you inhale, you shine the chest forwards. As you exhale, you round the spine, look towards the belly button. Inhale, hips high, chest high. Exhale, rounding into the spine. One more time. Inhaling, exhaling, straightening the back legs, lifting the hips up towards the sky into a very gentle downward facing dog. Just an opportunity to stretch out the hamstrings and the ankles. Stretch the shoulders. Good. And coming back, bringing the knees to the floor. Really well done. We're going to come to lie on our backs now, moving towards the final few movements of this class. Hug the knees into the chest and rock side to side. Remember, you can always close the eyes if that feels good. Massaging the lower back. moving in any way that feels good right now. So begin to bring the right leg down towards the floor, opening that left knee out towards the left hand side, and then use the right hand to pull that knee across the body, opening out into your twist. Maybe look over at the left hand side. Maybe close the eyes. Really well done. Take some nice deep breaths here. Good. And then come back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. And wiggle side to side. Good. And we move on to the other side. So extending the left leg down the mat. Using the right hand to open the right knee out to the right hand side. Then using the left hand to drag that knee across the body. Twist. Look over at your right hand. Again, take some nice deep breaths. Just notice any sensations in the body. Good. Then hug the knees into the chest, coming back to center. You can either stay here or you can come into happy baby, so bringing the hands to the outside blade of the foot. Extending the feet up towards the sky. Maybe very gently sway side to side. Whatever feels really comfortable and good for you right now. Begin to bring the feet back down towards the floor. Knees bent up towards the sky and windscreen wipe the knees. So at one time they both move towards the left hand side, look towards the right, and very slowly move them to the other side, looking in the opposite direction. Really, really nice. As you move onto one side, push up, back into a seated position, and if you have your pillow, grab hold of that. It doesn't matter if you don't have it. If you do, you're going to bring it underneath your hips, then come to lie down on the floor and bring the feet up towards the sky. Maybe you come to stillness. Maybe you move the legs sideways or forward and backwards. Maybe they begin to very gently sway. Maybe circle the ankles or spread the toes wide and then clench them together. Really no right or wrong. Just an opportunity to do what feels good. A couple more moments here. Really nice. Notice where your breathing's at. Maybe the eyes are closed. Maybe the hands are touching the body. Maybe on the belly. Maybe they're wide along the floor. Really, really well done. We're going to begin to very softly bring the feet down towards the floor, knees pointing up towards the sky, and then extend them long against the mat. Maybe if you have the cushion underneath your hips, leaving it where it is. It's very gentle back bend. opening the chest, opening the front of the hips. Maybe the hands are wide, maybe they're on your belly, whatever feels good. Begin to bring the feet to the floor, raise the hips and remove the pillow if it's still there. Bring the back to the floor in constructive rest pose, knees are knocking in. Roll onto one side, pushing up into a seated position, whatever feels good, maybe cross-legged. Bring the hands behind the head, and as you inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, come down towards the floor. Inhale, open the chest wide. Exhale, come on in. Inhale, open wide in the chest. Exhale, coming down towards the floor, hands on the floor. Well done for today, you did really well, thank you.